Welcome to the Straight Out of Home Video podcast, part of the Geeky Waffle Network. Today's episode, we're talking about Buzz Lightyear Star Command, The Adventure Begins. The longest title in the entire world. Or should I say galaxy? Galaxy. And with me, of course, is Bree. Hey, Bree, what's up?
Just going to Affinity and beyond.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was like, how am I going to work this in?
You're welcome.
So this is another direct-to-home movie that was originally just a pilot. Are you surprised, Brie?
No, apparently Disney loves to do that thing where they like to test out their TV pilots with a movie.
Yes, so they were really impressed by this pilot. It's a 3-episode or 3-part pilot for the TV series, which is just Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, which came out in 2000. So they decided to release it as a direct-to-DVD movie, no more VHSs. And Patrick Warburton, who plays Buzz in the series, already recorded all his lines for this.
Oh.
But then they just got Tim Allen to record them instead.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and did you watch the TV series as a kid?
I didn't, actually, because I was trying to remember if I did, but I really don't think I did.
Okay, I absolutely love this series. It was it parodied and spoofed a lot of sci-fi things, and as a Star Wars nerd, I was all into that. And I actually kind of prefer Patrick Warburton's take of Buzz, at least in this series. So, do you want to try to give a summary of this, Brie? I'm putting you on the spot again.
Okay, I will give it my all. So back in Andy's room, Rex is excitedly waiting to watch Buzz's show, and it finally comes in a nice, I don't know, VHS maybe, tape?
No, it was a DVD, right?
Was it a DVD?
Because there's no more VHS.
I don't know. It looked like a VHS, though.
Oh my god, I just watched this yesterday and I already forget.
I watched it this morning.
Oh gosh.
So that shows you how much I was into this. No, I love Rex. I just didn't remember the box that the movie.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, so they put it on the TV and they're watching Buzz's show. And we see Buzz in Star Command, and he has a partner, Warp, and they're going after Emperor Zurg. And then Warp dies, and Buzz is like, bye, but he's really sad about it. And he's very distraught over his partner. So then he's trying to get a new partner, and there's this really annoying robot named XR.
He doesn't want to get a new partner. That's the thing. Is the head command, who's played by Adam Carolla, is like, you need a new partner, Buzz. And Buzz is like, I work alone because now I'm traumatized.
He's a very I was a one warp man show. So he's really no. And there's this princess Mira who is really good at her job, but he's like, no, I don't like you. And I think he doesn't like her because she's a woman. And
Bree, that's a hot take.
Whatever. I mean, there's a lot. Buzz would be a Republican.
Oh, jeez. I think that's being deleted because that's just going down a hill. I don't want to go
I'm just saying he is. And then, so there's this really annoying robot XR that gets created to be his reluctant partner. And he's like, meh. And the aliens are like, we can fix him if he gets blown up. And he's like, oh, well, that's good because my last partner died. And
he should have had some therapy after that.
Definitely. But they don't offer therapy in Star Command.
No, not Star Command. Nope. They're just like, here's some weapons. Go out there.
Yeah, they just go fight in anger. And the little robot proved his worth, but then he was blown to smithereens because no one stays alive around Buzz, apparently. And then XR gets put together all wrong, and he becomes even more annoying. Really annoying, where I wanted to punch his little robot throat. And then Princess Mira has a really good idea, and then Buzz is like, I'm going to take it off for myself.
Because he's sexist, right?
He's a sexist. And she's like, yo, that was my idea. And he's like, I don't care. And, you know, and then the really annoying robot gets handed to this like really wholesome janitor alien guy. And he admires Buzz so much. He's like, I want to be Buzz. And the next guy is like, I don't want to do work because I'm annoying. And so they go pretend to be in Buzz's ship, and then stuff happens, and they all fight Emperor Zurg, and Buzz kind of learns to like people.
Okay. Wow, you really hated XR.
Yeah, I literally wrote down the note. XR was so annoying, wanted to punch him in the face.
Okay, and the thing is, like, I remember in the series, he would hit on a lot of women. Like, he was a horny robot.
That's weird. That's a weird choice.
That's such a weird choice, especially now, thinking back. I'm like, that is really inappropriate, especially for a kid's show.
All right.
And
so more reason to hate him.
Yes, I was like, oh, maybe she picked up on that. Did she miss something I didn't see? But anyway, so this is actually like, this is a show within a movie.
Yes.
Series,
but I kind of like that because I like that they called it, they were still calling out the fact that they're toys.
Yeah. So this is like what, like, you know how so many series like Transformers was created to sell toys. So I have a feeling this is what that show is. It was created to sell the Buzz toy. Andy probably watched it. He loved it. He's like, I need that toy.
Rex loved it.
Oh, Rex loved it. Yeah, in Toy Story 2, we actually see them playing a Buzz Lightyear game.
Yes.
Yeah, the video game. Which,
listen, Rex is my favorite.
I had the video game that came out in around 2000 as well.
Do you?
I could not get past, like, the Wirewolf, which was a robot werewolf.
What?
Level. Yeah, that's in the series.
Do they have that in space?
Yes, it was like, and he was bit by a robot vampire.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is the whole series, Bray. It's insane.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it, and I can't.
I know, it's a lot. This is me just remembering things from the 2000s.
You liked it?
I loved it. I was a child, Bray. Okay, I'll admit I loved Princess Mira Nova, played by Nicole Sullivan from Mad TV. That's where I knew her from at the time.
Yeah,
she later goes on to voice Shigo in Kim Possible, which we will get to soon, hopefully. And yeah, I just love my kick-ass princesses.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was the best. I was like, Buzz, stop being a buzzkill and taking her ideas.
Oh, snap.
I'm doing a lot of puns here.
Okay, so we talked a little bit of like Warp Dark Matter / Agent Z. So
I mean, obviously I saw that coming, right?
You saw that coming? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, he's going to come back.
That's kind of dark that like they kill off like Buzz's partner. Like in the first like 10 minutes.
That was
really
a bold
surprised.
Choice.
Yeah, for a kid's show. And then he's like one of the enemies in the series too. There's a few times where there is one episode where they are like on this random planet. I'm getting this probably all wrong, but they have to work together. And Buzz is like, it's old times. And I'm like, Buzz, he's bad.
Doesn't he remember betrayal?
He loves him some warp. Emperor Zurg is played by Wayne Knight. Oh, he's so good. He's so hammy.
I love it
so much.
I just, when I found that out, I was just like thinking, hello, Lightyear.
Yeah, it's Patrick Warburton was also in Seinfeld, so there's like 2 Seinfeld stars in there. And, well, when in the series at least.
Favorite little random voice actor in this is Sean Hayes.
Oh, yeah, as one of the brains in a jar that works for
Brain
Zurg.
Pod number 13, and they specifically call him that, too.
And speaking of the brain pods, one of the things I did not get as a kid was one of the brain pods is talking to Zurg after he's like, hey, we talked about having a raise this year, about cost of living. And I was like, I get that now as an adult. That's important stuff, you brain in a jar.
Well, I mean, he is a brain.
Yeah, he's got to think about that kind of stuff. Oh, another reason for you to hate XR. While Booster is pretending to be Buzz Lightyear on the ship, XR is reading a magazine saying Victoria Circuits.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Which I did not get as a kid either.
So did the aliens just like really screw with his the fixins
so what
of
happened
him?
Was they first create XR and he's like monotone. He's like the perfect ranger partner.
Right.
But then the hive mind for the little green aliens, which we actually see in the beginning in the first Toy Story, they're like, the claw!
The claw is our master.
There we go. Perfect. So they have like a hive mind, and Zurg stole it.
So they're not one anymore.
They are not one, so they're just all wonky brained. So they mess up XR. Oh, another funny thing in the series, at least I thought it was funny as a kid. I have to preface that with everything. XR thought the Star Command leader, which I cannot remember his name, maybe it's Nebula. He kept thinking that he's his father, since he signed the work order for him.
Oh.
So he just keeps calling him Dad, and Adam Carolla's character is like, no, you are not my child.
Okay, that's probably like maybe that would have been funny and the one thing I could have liked XR for.
Yeah, he just wanted a family.
He also doesn't, I don't know, he's so annoying. He's no Wall-E, let me tell you that.
Missing the better movies that we could have watched if we just did it like a regular Disney series.
No, but you had to do this one. That's okay.
I know.
I like this. I like this. The underbelly.
The underbelly, which this is not streaming on Disney Plus. The series is not streaming. Why? I don't know. I want to rewatch the series. I want to see if I had good taste as a kid, you know?
I think they want to keep it hidden in a vault, maybe.
Yeah, there might be a reason why it's hidden.
Maybe because XR is a perv.
That's probably true. They're like, annoying. We can't do this after the Me Too era.
And Buzz is sexist. He also is against nose rings.
Yeah, they were going through that's the Star Command rules.
But he said nose rings are for punks, quote unquote, by Buzz Lightyear.
So there was an episode of the series that got pulled from syndication because it was too controversial. You ready to hear about it?
Oh God, about what?
Okay, so you know how Mira Nova, she's this blue alien and she can, what is it called? She can...
The ghosting thing?
Yeah, ghosting powers. She's kind of like...
Partially invisible.
She's not partially invisible. She can go through walls. She can go through solid objects. So yeah, they call it ghosting.
Yeah.
And she ghosts herself inside like a power energy thing in this episode. And she gets addicted to the buzz she feels. Buzz. She's addicted to the feeling that she feels. And it's like an allegory for drugs, obviously.
What, so that's like Willow before Willow was a thing?
It was just an episode of it, and she's like, I'm jonesing for it. She doesn't say
I know,
that,
but that sounds exactly what Willow went through.
There's always these very special episodes these series always have. That's just one that stuck in my mind. I was like, yeah, being addicted's bad.
Well, so good. I'm glad it taught you a valuable lesson.
Yes, it did. It totally did. I would not have known otherwise.
Not from don't in school?
Yeah, don't dare. Some other programs too. I
was really sad when the alien home got attacked.
I know, they're just so cute.
I know.
Oh, they do play this movie in the syndication as episodes, and they do use the Patrick Wahlberg. Why do I keep saying Wahlberg? Warburton. Warburton's voice for that. So I guess it doesn't get too confusing for kids.
Mm.
And XR is actually mixed in the series by Larry Miller and some Neil Flynn.
Well, I'm sorry, you guys. Her voice, a very annoying robot.
Oh, we also brought up that Wayne Knight plays Zurg, but he also played Al from Toy Story 2, Al's Toy Barn.
Yes, he did. Oh, love. But he didn't do Zurg in the movie, right?
No, I forget who did that, but it was a very specific voice. And I remember being very upset that Wayne Knight wasn't the voice of Zurg and other things.
Other than that, it was kind of a boring movie.
It wasn't that long, though.
Like, I was like, oh, when is it going to be over? Mainly because that little XR dude just annoyed me.
Wow, you have it out for XR.
Yeah, if I see him, I'll punch him.
I actually really want to see that. Oh, there's an episode where he falls in love with a ship.
Oh, jeez.
I'm pretty sure there's a Futurama episode.
There is.
Too.
There definitely is. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah. It's kind of, Bender falls in love with their ship.
Yeah.
So this is like the PG version.
Does the ship go crazy as well?
I think so. Because he's a big flirt. So I think the same thing happens.
So wait, maybe this is how Bender got created out of XR.
Oh my god. That Bender's a little bit better.
Oh, Bender is way more tolerable than XR.
Wow.
I've never hated a robot as much as I do right now.
Yeah, I remember I didn't really like the Booster episodes because they were kind of boring because he's like this farm boy and gullible, and I was just like, Booster's boring. But all the Mira Nova episodes were my jam as a kid. She was
like the best character in this, so.
Yeah, she's sassy and witty, and I was like, yes, just give me more Mira Nova, please.
Buzz and her doesn't get together, right?
No. No, that would be weird.
I don't know. My favorite thing about this was the end song.
With William Shatner?
Yeah, well, at first I was just because I wasn't paying attention. I was like, this sounds like Tim Allen doing a Shatner song. And I was like, wait. And then I looked and I was like, it is Shatner.
It is. And then Tim Allen played a William Shatner-esque character in Galaxy Quest. It's all connected.
It's all connected. And Galaxy Quest is one of my favorite movies of all time. Side note.
Me too.
So
I felt like this kind of, like, because it goes more into parody. There's a bunch of other characters. Like I told you, there's a robot vampire werewolf.
Yeah, not so sold on that one.
And what else was there?
Did they sell that toy?
They might have. Nosferatu?
They called it Nosferatu.
Wait. Let me get this character's name. Nos4A2. And he was played by Craig Ferguson.
That's the only redeeming thing about that sentence is that it's played by Craig Ferguson.
But yeah, this only had 65 episodes. We talked about this. Disney Channel, their series, they would do 65 because 65 is easy to syndicate. It's like, and you're done.
So once you hit 65, you get a cake and like, bye.
Yay! Like, that's what happened with Kim Possible, but all the fans, we rallied. I literally wrote to Disney Channel.
Did you?
I'm a big Kim Possible fan.
I want to see that letter, Candace.
I don't know. I think it was like handwritten or something like that. Or it's probably in a doc file in some old Dell desktop I had 15 years ago.
Do you remember what you said?
I said it was a very good show and I liked it. And Kim Possible was a good role model for girls. Gosh, now I really wish I've had it.
But you didn't write about Buzz.
No, I did not give a damn about Buzz.
They should have just given Princess Mia a spin-off show.
Mira.
So,
how do you rank this?
A 0?
A 0? Not even ask me out of how many. Just give it straight a 0.
Well, I guess
without XR.
For the William Shatner song, I would give it like a 5.
Out of 10 or a 5 out of 5?
Oh, out of 10, if not 5 out of 5. Like, William Shatner doesn't bring it all the way up.
Okay, I wasn't sure. He is very powerful. So yeah, this was interesting. And
wait, how did you
I
rate
paid
it?
money for this. Like a 7 out of 10, maybe?
7?
The nostalgia factor. I'm gonna straight up put it on the card. I'm gonna straight up tell you, nostalgic. I cannot talk. My body doesn't want me to say this.
Yeah, because it knows you're wrong.
Yeah, so it's definitely nostalgia. It reminds me of being a kid. My little sister really liked it too. So it was just a nice like after school thing. We would watch it together. It wasn't as good as I remember though, I will admit to that. Unlike some other stuff that we're going to watch or we will watch, that holds up.
Okay, good. I was getting worried for a second.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's going to be just one of our shorter episodes because there's really not much to talk about.
I mean, it is what it is. It was just a marketing ploy. Wait, but you paid money for this?
Yes, I actually remember vividly using my allowance to buy this DVD at Toys R Us. Because Toys R Us was open and it had DVDs at the time. I remember every single one of my purchases as a child because I had so few of them. So you can find us at thegeekywaffle.com and the Geeky Waffle everywhere on social media. So yeah, this is straight out of home video. And we hope you all have a happily ever after. Of course, until the sequel.